Hello, people of YouTube, sci-fi fans, internet nerds. Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. If you don't know, somehow, some way, I am a science fiction author whose publisher shut down during COVID, and I'm now converting to self-publishing. While I'm waiting on editors and audiobook editors and stuff, most of those... While I'm waiting, I play video games sometimes. And usually I talk about the science inside the science fiction of those video games. Right now I'm working on, and I'm somewhere between a half and 3/4 of the way through Detroit Become Human. I've never played it before. This is completely blind. I didn't know anything about it going into it. And there's not a whole lot of science for me to pick apart. It's an excellent story, and it's more of the social implications of the story. That being said, stay hydrated. Drink your water.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull. You sure this is the place?
It's the address in the report.
Right. Okay. Let's get going. Jesus.
Our officer here is very hungover. Androids aren't people, but they're allowed to drive.
Sexiest androids in town.
That's interesting.
Now I know why you insisted on coming here. Oh, boy.
Welcome to Eden Club.
I don't know if anyone here is a fan of the classic, or the sci-fi classic
Connor.
Firefly.
The fuck are you doing?
Coming, Lieutenant.
I shan't comment on that further. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've watched Firefly, I'm gonna drop the one-liner. Oh, look, they even have boy
Hey, man,
horse.
how's it going?
It's that room there. Oh, by the way, Gavin's in there too.
Oh, great. Dead body and an asshole. Just what I needed.
Occupied, it says. Here we go.
Lieutenant Anderson and his plastic pet. What the fuck are you two doing here?
We've been assigned all cases involving androids.
Oh yeah? Only wasting your time. There's some pervert who got more action than he could handle.
We'll have a look anyway.
Typical
if you
cop
don't mind.
humor.
Come on, let's go.
I have
It's
friends and family
starting to stink of booze in here.
who are cops.
Night, Lieutenant.
All right. Investigating the crime scene. Critically damaged. Okay. That's helpful.
Oh, hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke again.
That's quite the serial number. All right. Why is there a little glass wall around the toilet? Like, it doesn't actually give you any privacy. All right. So, Android choked him out. No cardiac event. Right. That's an excellent question. If the android choked the guy out, Why is the android disabled? Or is this just someone blaming the android? Or, android got
He
tired
didn't
of...
die of a heart attack. He was strangled.
Yeah, I saw the bruising on the neck. Doesn't prove anything. Though. Could have been rough play.
We're missing something here.
Think you can read the android's memory? Maybe you can see what happened.
I can try.
Driver's license says Michael Graham. Credit card, cash in the wallet,
Not a robbery.
picture of his wife and two.
The only way to access its memory is to reactivate it.
Think you can do it?
It's badly damaged. If I can, it'll only be for a minute, maybe less. I just hope it's long enough to learn something.
I know I interrupted him before. I didn't want to, do something preemptively and interrupt dialogue. Why does she need to breathe if she's an android?
Calm down. Everything's all right. All we want is to know what happened.
Is he dead?
Tell me what happened.
He started hitting me. Again and again.
Did you kill him?
No. No, it wasn't me.
Were you alone in the room? Was there anyone else with you?
He wanted to play with 2 girls. That's what he said. There was 2 of us.
So it was the other android that strangled him. Is that it?
I don't get it. Like, if she
There was
came back
another
online,
android. This happened over an hour ago. It's probably long gone.
why couldn't she
No.
stay online?
It couldn't go outside dressed like that unnoticed. It might still be here.
Think you could find a deviant among all the other androids in this place?
Deviants aren't easily detected.
Oh, shit. There's gotta be some other way. Maybe an eyewitness, somebody who saw it leaving the room.
Security camera?
I'm gonna go ask the manager a few questions about what he saw. You let me know if you think of anything. Did you know the victim?
No, I mean, he came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really talk very much, you know? They come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
You ever had any trouble with androids before?
No way. No. Once. We lost him 2-3 months back. Same model. Just vanished. We never found out what happened.
Probably don't have any CCTV.
No way. No, I mean, this is what people appreciate about Eden Club. Discretion. They can come and go without a trace.
Sure. Yeah, business is booming, right?
Yeah, can't complain. Good thing about androids is they're up for whatever you want. You won't get any diseases, and they won't tell anyone. So why not go wild?
Yeah, the more I learn about people, the more I love my dog.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Can you come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe. Can you rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
You can always, like...
It's not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
It is for work purposes, though.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me.
She even has the
I'll
glitter.
take you to your room.
Okay, now what?
Typical strippers.
Holy shit, Connor. What the hell are you doing?
We're probing. That's what. Blue-haired Tracy. That's all we got. There's more there. How do we unlock the rest of this? If you can see down across the bottom, like, there's a whole bunch in the timeline.
It saw something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
What's a better idea?
Hey, what am I supposed to do with this one?
Tell it you changed your mind.
Sorry, honey, changed my mind.
Let's try this one.
This better be.
Okay, so that's how we get all the other, lines in the video.
No. I lost its track again.
There we go.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it. There are androids everywhere. How are you gonna tell which one saw the Tracy with blue hair?
I know which direction it took. I just...
The red room. Ooh. Whatever that means. These are all guys, though. Oh, didn't
It didn't see anything.
see
I
nothing.
made a mistake somewhere.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
We're running out of ideas here. There she is. Blue room. How many rooms do you have in Robot Sex Club? I guess that makes sense if it's a blue-haired robot. It's not giving me interaction. These ones I can at least connect to without having to spend the lieutenant's money. Nope.
No. I lost its track again.
Yep. One of y'all, right here next to the door, had to have seen me. All right. Now, it's this room, right? Not there anymore. Okay. Did this guy see it leave the room? All right.
You didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere. It's too late. The android's memory had been reset. If one of them saw the Tracy, we'll never know. It's my fault. I should have been faster.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna make yourself useful. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Dang.
Maybe you have to redo that one.
I don't know if I can. See what happens. After all, that's part of the storytelling. We don't really have time to discuss all of the implications about the androids and the way they're treated in society and things. Well, it's cold outside. What are we turning on?
The AX-400 android reported to have attacked its owner in a Detroit suburb is still at...
The Arctic conflict has escalated to new heights this morning. We have just learned that the USS Iowa, a destroyer-class submarine patrolling in the region, is reported to have disappeared after surfacing for repairs.
That doesn't work that way.
Immediately called for a crisis meeting of...
Detroit's heavy snowfall is expected to continue throughout the night. The forecast is 22 degrees, far below seasonal averages. And this cold...
All right. Oh. Can't talk to this guy.
Is it much farther?
We should arrive in an hour or so.
What's with all the side-eye there?
These people we're going to see. How do you know about them?
I overheard androids Laco captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie? Or just another trap?
All I know is those androids believed it. Until Zlatko killed them.
Yeah, that dude was messed up.
Detected. Emergency brakes activated.
Saw that coming.
This doesn't look good.
Stay inside, Alice.
Oh man, I've had my fill of looking at car engines. Why would the android have the instinct to...
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
Well, there's your problem. It's electric. It's a power cell. The extreme weather doesn't do good for batteries. Finding shelter. Sorry about that. I bet it was loud. Ignore the water bottle. I feel like we spend a lot of time with Kara. Is she like the main character? And the other two guys are Pirates Cove.
Over there.
At least we have a flashlight. A lot of good that does at this distance. Alright. We're gonna find some place to sleep.
We need to find shelter. We have to get out of the cold.
You know,
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
old amusement. Somewhere between Detroit and Canada. Now, there's got to be something that goes on here. Otherwise, there wouldn't be like a storytelling reason to bring us here. Oh, look, an android. So there's to be some old androids still running or something.
Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time. Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time.
Nope. As I was saying, like, there's going to be some sort of story reason to be here, not just that we need shelter. Go to the Pearl's quarters. I feel like that'll be our best bet.
This place is falling apart. It's not gonna be easy to find shelter.
Yeah, the roof's open, the windows are broken. It's not gonna hold air temperature. I'm gonna keep looking. So that's one of the two places. It's telling me to enter the abandoned store, but this says, you know, I've still got a little locked option there. But I have another one. So I don't know if, like, that's the correct choice, or if it's just telling me that because that's the only choice I've unlocked. But at least we know where it is. Right? Why was that important? I'm not seeing anything else, though. Screw it. It's the option we found. Let's see what happens. But, you know, that big old hole in the roof doesn't look like it's gonna do us a whole lot of good.
I'll handle this.
And again, you heard his inhale before he started working. If he's an android, why does he have a need to breathe?
Here we go.
Be a constant cooling thing? Wouldn't it just be, you know, a regular fan airflow?
I don't think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
Checking his bag? Why are we checking his bag? Cookies? Alright.
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
Alright, something is wrong. A little kid just turned down cookies. Still have the gun? Okay. That's not really a check. Other than, yeah, we saw we have it. But, is it loaded? How
I'll
loaded?
make the fire here. That way we won't be smoked out.
What are we looking at? Nice. Well, I guess I have to go put these down first. Can't do multiple things at once.
Alice?
Alright, so I guess we have to talk to the girl, but there's other stuff over here too. What? No. Pick up the thing. Thank you. Now, you can see the literal writing on the walls. That's the RA9. Something's going to go on here. Leftover deviants, I'm guessing.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
Once we cross the border, we can start over. You can go to school. Maybe I'll find a job. We'll be like them. Like everyone else.
Go back to school?
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Why hasn't she been going to school?
Come on. Let's get you to bed.
I feel like that's a thing that grumpy father would do just to get the kid out of his hair, you know? Right, there's still one other thing that's being logged. Are any of these gonna be... No? I don't think it's gonna give us... any store stuff. Story stuff. The hell is a destroyer class submarine? That doesn't work that way. You got the boomers, they carry the cruise missiles, and you got the attack boats that hunt the boomers. It's that easy.
Get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a long day.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you. This is a story about a unicorn that...
No, not a story like that.
No unicorns?
Make one up for me.
This is a story about a little girl who wasn't very happy. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but the shadow that lived within her kept her from being happy. Then she met a robot. Who was just as lost as the little girl. So they decided to run away together. To try to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but they were so brave, they escaped all of them. Along the way, they met
I'm just stick with
a gentle
giant.
giant who promised to protect them.
How does the story end?
They reach the place they dream of and live happily ever after.
Stories always have happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
Time to sleep. We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Trying, kid.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
Yes. Yes, of course.
He is a giant.
Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
Like, he's kneeling and he's almost as tall as Kara. There's the other thing we were trying to find. We have to talk to our giant. I mean, they got all night. Do they have to actually, like, exchange words?
She's a sweet girl.
Or you just, like, make a connection and then
Yes.
boop, it's all, you know, instant ones and zeros.
She's very brave.
For being androids, they're awfully human.
Do you know what you're going to do when you reach Canada?
I haven't really thought about it. I've never been free before. free. I like the sound of it. But I don't know what it really means yet.
Do you remember anything from your life before Zlatko?
No. My model was designed to carry heavy loads. I might have been a longshoreman or a laborer. Who I was doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
It wasn't really me.
With that freedom now, you can be whatever you
Kara,
want.
Have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
No. What do you mean? Who are you? What do you want? Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you. We're just like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed. We didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
Oh, she should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
I don't think you have any choice.
Come on, Kara.
It's gonna be cold. That was not what I expected. Does the...
Be our guest.
cell still work? Oh, he used the "be our guest" line? Come on. Next, there's going to be a singing teapot. What's power?
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
What's powering this thing? So all the robots are named Jerry? Androids, excuse me. Right. Are they a hive mind, or did they just call all of them Jerry because
It's the first time I've seen her smile.
the park, network?
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
Or I wonder how they feel about that, because they're androids, but then robots or cyborgs, cybermen. I wonder if they get a say in what they're called. I mean, there are different models of them. I'm sure there are possible upgrades. All right. I guess it's a good thing I didn't just start shooting. I'm going to call that an episode. We moved our story forward, and it's cold. I guess next we'll be back to Marcus, and I'm not sure how much longer this will go. I don't have a whole lot of science stuff to comment on other than destroyer-class submarines. What is that? We'll see. Party hardy.